Alright people, what's up everyone? Welcome to another game vid with your boy GorTheMovieGod. Welcome to another Gore's Recent Game Pickups. And of course, it's been a little while. You might not have noticed because nobody really cares about these videos. But it's been a little while. It's been about 2 weeks since my last one. And main reason why is because it just hasn't been too strong in the offer up space. Now, it's been pretty good in the last week or so, but about 2 weeks ago, I was getting like nothing. Like for the span of like a whole week between like 2 Sundays ago and last Sunday, like that week, I was just not getting anything. It was pretty sad. It was really sad. You know what? It was very sad. And it's not that I wasn't finding anything that was good, like good deals, but every time I would like say, hey man, I want to get that or whatever, and I send an offer, I would always get declined and someone else would get it for a good price. And I was just sitting here like, oh, well, why? What is even life? I might as well just stop. This is horrible. But the last week from recording this today on Sunday, April 7th, I think, from the last week, it's been pretty good. So I'm going to show you all the stuff I got for the last little while. I also have some GameStop purchases. I got a limited run games purchase that finally showed up, by the way. It's been, this has been in the making for like 6 or 7 months, so it's finally here. And I got a couple of eBay purchases too. So let's get straight to it, okay? And when I say straight to it, not really. It's been about 2 minutes already, but whatever. Let's get to it then. Where should we start? I guess we're going to start, well, you know what? I got a nice assortment of different consoles. Not consoles, but game console games. You know, like PS2, whatever. I got PS2 games, I got Xbox One games, I got Switch, I got GameCube. So let's start with the PS2, okay? Because that one we can get through pretty quick, even though there's a lot of games to show. So I think we'll be able to get through it quick. You'll see why I think that in a minute. There's also a couple of Xbox games mixed in here, but most of it's PS2. And I mean Xbox original, by the way. So anyway, let's get to it. The first thing I picked up, and I picked this up about a week ago. It's been around here for a little while. Is a lot of PS2 games and a couple of well, these are kind of funny. A couple of these games too. Now, I think that was in the same lot, right? Oh wait, no it wasn't. Never mind. Just forget I said anything. Anyway, this lot of PS2 games, these disc-only games, this was in its own lot, and these case games are here. Well, they're discs, but they're in jewel cases. Those were in something else. But anyway, PS2 games. I got this for $10. I think it was $5 shipping. I think I offered the guy $8, but I think it was. I might not have. I don't remember. So let's just say $15 altogether for all of these games loose. I'm going to tell you right now, most of them are very scratched. But there's a couple of good gems in here that if I resurface them, they're worth a lot of money. And, well, actually, there's really only one game that's really worth a lot of money. For $15, I took a gamble on it, and I think it's okay, considering one game can go for about $30 loose. So anyway, let's show you what I got. First things first, what is this? No, that's a good one. Let's not show that one first. First one, this one's like a $10 game loose. Def Jam Vendetta. Hell yeah, bring that series back. Please. I love that series. Def Jam Fight for New York being the best one, easily. I love that game so much. One of my favorite insults ever is in that game. Redman, my favorite character to play as. Whenever you start a game off with Redman as your character, he'll tell the opponent that I'm going to take your tongue and lick my ass with it. That's my favorite insult. So good. Anyway. If you played Fight for New York, you know what I'm talking about. And you play a lot of Redman, too. Henry Rollins is your trainer. It's good. I love the story mode of that. Like, Snoop Dogg's the main bad guy. It's great. Anyway, Puzzle Challenge. Crosswords and more. I didn't have it. Whatever. Some garbage here. I'm not going to lie. This one's a garbage title, too. Strike Force Bowling. I think I have that one, actually. Loose already. Here's another garbage title. Major League Baseball 2K5. Oh, here's a great one. I love this game. PsyOps, the MindGate Conspiracy, which I think I have this on Xbox. I could be wrong. Was it on Xbox? I don't even remember. Actually, might not have it on Xbox. Pretty sure I have it on a console. So if it's only on PS2, then I already have it. But great game. It's all about telekinetic powers. You move people up and you manipulate items and stuff and like boxes and throw it at people. It's great. That's why I'm really excited for that Control game that's coming out, which looks like it's going to do a lot of that stuff, which is awesome. NBA 2K6, another garbage title. What's this one? This one's kind of cool. It's not really worth anything, but I do miss the series, and I think this is pretty much the last game in the series, too, at this point at least, and that is Siphon Filter Dark Mirror, which was a PSP game that got ported to PS2. And Need for Speed Underground 2, great game. Love the Underground games. They need to bring them back. And when I say they need to bring them back, I mean, not really, because EA will just fuck it up somehow. Put microtransactions, put a card system. Whoa! Like, whatever. And it's not always just EA's fault. I get that. Like, who's the guys that make the Need for Speed games right now? Ghost Games? Is that them? They haven't really made one single Need for Speed game that has been, like, critically acclaimed yet. And they made, what, the last 3, I think? Rivals, Need for Speed, the reboot with the live-action the live-action cutscenes, and then Payback. I believe they made this. I could be wrong. Maybe it's someone different. But, last game in this bundle, this is the one that's, like, worth 25 to 30 bucks alone, and it's not scratched too bad. I could definitely get it resurfaced, and that is Champions Return to Arms. Now, anyway, next, no, good job. This game is worth about 25-30 bucks. I already have it complete, so I will definitely be getting rid of that, but I have to get resurfaced first, or I can just sell it for like 20 bucks. Say it's fucked up, you just have to go get it resurfaced. But anyway, whatever. Nice little lot for 15 bucks. If I sell it for 20, keep everything else, whatever. It wasn't the best deal, but I was hurting. I was hurting for a little while. All right, next, continuing with PS2. I got 3 PS2 games right here. Now I'm forgetting. Was this included in there? Oh my god, I can't remember. You know what? I think I think these jewel case games were a part of this PS2 lot. So I'm just gonna show them just in case, because I think they might have actually been a part of that. So I'm gonna show them just in case. Okay. All right. So first up. Yeah, I'll show them. Let's just pretend it was a part of the same thing. But anyway, I don't think it is, though. But they also had these 4 Xbox original games in, like, jewel cases. Now, when I saw them, I knew immediately that, like, 3 of them were fucking fake. But I thought it was still funny, and it was a good deal either way. I don't know if this was part of the same bundle, though. I should have looked this up. I apologize. But first one is Need for Speed Most Wanted on my favorite console, of course, the X game. Of course, the X game. My favorite console. That's my favorite X console. Next one was, of course, Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. Hell yeah, on the X game, my favorite console. And this one's surprising, because this is NBA Live 06, but this one's just on Xbox, but you can tell it's well, I guess I got the holographic version or some shit, because it's shiny as a motherfucker. So these are bootleg games, obviously. I'm sure they actually do have the games on them, too, because a lot of people used to do that back in the day. I used to get games from people that were, like, from school, that would just have them and say, yo, man, you want to play this game? Because they're just friends of mine. And I'm like, okay, well, why does it look all fucked up? Same thing for bootleg movies that would have, like, the printed covers on them. And some would be the same thing. Like, I remember watching 300 because my friend brought it, because I didn't see it in theaters, because my parents went, you know, for some reason. I don't know why. What's the big deal, okay? Slow motion tits? Who cares? But anyway, like, my friend just brought it in and said, hey, you want to watch it? I was like, okay, cool. I even had, like, cover art on it. Movie just came out in theaters, like, 2 weeks before that. I remember I was like, whoa, this is still in theater. And I saw it was, like, a shitty bootleg, someone filming it in the theater, like, secretly. It's like, it's stupid. Anyway, next game, and this is the last one of the 4 jewel case games, is actually a real game. That's actually a real one, and that is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now, that's a real one. I guess they wanted to buy that one. Support Tom Clancy. You know, he needs more money. It's in good condition. Doesn't really matter. I already have it. But there you go. I'm pretty sure that was part of some bundle. I don't fucking know. Who cares? I can make up anything, really. I could say all this was, I bought all the stuff you're going to see today, $1 off the street. I don't know. I can make up anything. You can't prove that I'm lying or not, right? Huh? Yeah. That's right. Shut your ass. Anyway, next is a 3-game lot that I got. From OfferUp. It was a PS2 lot, and originally it was a 2-game lot, but they threw in an extra game for free for me, which was cool. I paid only, I think, How much was it? I think they wanted like $3 a game. So I think I paid $6 plus $5 shipping. I could be wrong. Maybe it was $5 each. I don't think it was, though, because I definitely wouldn't have bought the second game for $5. So I think it was $3. Again, I'm confused. So let's just say it was $5 each. So $15, I got 3 games. The first one is a game that again, if it was $5, I don't think I would have bought, but I guess maybe I would have, because I have it right now. And that is Rampage Total Destruction. The case is in okay condition. One thing that upsetted me is that the disc itself is not in the best condition. It's not terrible, but for a game that it costs like no more than like $7-8, I would like to have a nice disc version of it. But it's a little chewed up. Not chewed up, obviously. If it was chewed up, it would be fucked completely. It could have no scratches on it, but if it has like chew mark on it, it's done. But you can't buff that bitch out. And the next game was Test Drive. This was actually a free game. The reason why this one was free is because I asked I think it was a woman that was selling them, that I wanted a different Test Drive game. I said, could I get Test Drive whatever and Rampage? And when she posted the listing up, she put Test Drive this one and Rampage. I was like, no, I wanted the other Test Drive game. And she was like, oh, that's fine, just buy it and I'll give you that game and the other Test Drive game. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So the other Test Drive game, this is a beat fucking copy. I don't know what happened to this one. This one went through a friggin' Eve of Destruction itself, and that is, of course, Test Drive Eve of Destruction. Look at this. This is all messed up. And of course, with a case like this, when I saw it, I was like, it's not gonna have a manual. It's not, and the disc is gonna be fucking jacked up. And of course, no manual. And of course, I had to have a fucking Hollywood video sticker on it. That's some bullshit. Used to work at Hollywood Video when it was part of Game Crazy. Remember Game Crazy? Remember those fucking stickers? So stupid. You put it right on the disc, you dumbass. Especially since you have the case. Put on the case on the disc. Fucking Blockbuster did the same shit. I kind of get it because people will steal the disc. But if someone stole the disc, what is the sticker going to do? Like, really? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Oh, I see a Blockbuster sticker on here. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't buy this game. You know, like from you, whatever, on eBay or something. Oh, it has a Blockbuster sticker. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, anybody gives a fuck. But anyway, Test Drive Eve of Destruct, as it says on the sticker. But it's not terrible. Like, they're mainly light scratches, so I could definitely just get it buffed out. But that game, even loose, goes for like $30. I don't know why, but it does. Complete, I think it's more like 40. In this condition, I would say just 30 straight up. If I can get the disc buffed out, that's for sure. I don't know if I want to keep that one because I don't have it in my collection, but it's like, it's not complete and it's jacked up. So maybe I'll try to buff the disc and make it better. Try to sell it for some money and maybe buy a better copy for a little bit extra money. But that's like a $30 game, so whatever. Pretty good. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Maybe not the best, but good. All right, so let's get to the Switch games. Let's do Switch. Okay, so offer up. Good place to get anything, including Switch games. I got this one for $10 plus $5 shipping. It's a game I definitely did not want to get when it first came out because it was not worth the money. That's for sure. Anybody would say this. Should have been a bundled game, but it wasn't. Sadly, even if you bought there was no more expensive version, but even if there was, I'm sure fucking Nintendo wouldn't have included it anyway. But of the Nintendo Switch. But for $15 altogether, I was like, okay, I mean, this game still goes for like $30-40, so that's pretty good. So that, of course, is 1-2 Switch. So now I have it. It is complete as a Switch physical game can be, which is case, cover art, and cartridge, but no manual is what I'm pretty much trying to say. And it's a good copy. Yeah, looks good. Good for it. Good job, 1-2 Switch. You look fine. All right, and this one I actually just picked up the other day. It was the last copy in my GameStop, so that means it's not actually a new copy, even though I paid new price for it. But whatever. And I had to get this because I heard this one was kind of getting not rare, but supposedly it's a misprint, and I'm assuming it's because of the spine for this Nintendo Switch game, and that is Darksiders War Mastered Edition, which I hate saying that. I mean, I hate it, but I like it too. War Master, just like remastered. That was the Red Faction Guerrilla remaster from last year. But anyway, the reason why is because the spine is black and white. where like a normal, well, I guess I could just show you 1-2 switch. I was about to take from my collection, you know, red and white, obviously. That's every Switch game besides the only one that isn't that color is Nintendo Labo, which is weird because that's a Nintendo, it's an actual Nintendo product. That's the only one that doesn't have the red spine, which is strange. I guess maybe they wanted to differentiate it from the other games. Make sure, like, you know, this isn't like a normal game. You need the cardboard. It's weird to say that. You need the cardboard. But Darksiders War Mastered Edition has that black spine. There you go. Weird. Still has the quote-unquote seal that GameStop puts on their new games that are actually used. So I can't open it for you. Because, I mean, I guess I could open it for you. But I'm sure it's just going to be... Well, let's see. Actually, let me see inside. Yeah, no, it's just a white background. I'm looking on the side to see if there's a background. Looks like it's just a white background. I don't know. Maybe there is a background. I can't tell. But there's nothing else in it. So nothing too fancy about that. But I used my last remaining GameStop credit on it, and it's supposedly like a misprint, and so I guess people are saying it's a misprint now, so, and it's hard to find, too. My store had it, but, like, no other store had it, and that was the last copy, but whatever. Anyway, there you go. That's Darksiders. Now, the last Switch game I got was my limited run purchase. Finally, this came to me. I was very happy to get this, because it's one of my favorite games of the last 10 years, I would say. Easily my favorite Metroidvania that I played in the last, pretty much since Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, or even one of the Metroid games on GBA, or even like Metroid Prime, I guess. So, alright, there's been plenty in the last 20 years or so, but, yeah, I know Hollow Knight's great, and I love Dead Cells, but this game really, I loved it. I gave it a 10 out of 10 when I first reviewed it, and I am not a furry, so don't even fucking say it, okay? That game is Dust and Elysian Tale. Love this game. Combat, excellent. Art style, terrific. Liked the story. It was good enough. It was good. It was perfectly fine. Characters were endearing for the most part. I like this game. I really love this game. So I was happy to get the collector's edition from Limited Run Games. And it's in moderately okay condition. There's some damage here. I don't know if you can see it, but some dent issues there. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. That's upsetting. But the collector's edition was only like, I think, $60. So I had to get it. I'll probably keep it sealed. Not gonna lie. While I would love to play this game again, I have too many games to play as it is that are brand new. So, I mean, I played Dust and Elysian Tale, I think, twice. So I think I can wait a little bit longer before I play that game. Also, I'd probably just get it digital anyway. So, because it's only $15 digital on a Nintendo Switch. So, might as well. So anyway, there you go. Dust and Elysian Tale. So that's Switch games. Now let's get to Xbox One, baby. Okay, we'll go through these pretty quick because there's a lot of iffy titles in here. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Some of them were just like, it was cheap, so I bought it. There's a couple good ones in here though. All right, first one. I got this because my friend Adrian, we do streams together. He wanted me to get this. And I kind of wanted to get it too. This is the Hasbro Family Fun Pack Conquest Edition, which comes with Battleship, Scrabble, Monopoly, and Risk. I maybe look forward to a stream of this in the future. I don't know what the fuck we'd play. I'm assuming Monopoly, but I'm hoping Battleship. Now, that's the fun one. Now, isn't that just the most entertaining game you've ever played in your life? Battleship. So good. Remember the movie Battleship? So good. They even quote the, you're not sinking this battleship. Remember the part in that Battleship movie, if you saw it, which you might not have because nobody saw it, but I saw it. Remember that part in the Battleship movie where they actually play the game Battleship where they're trying to guess where the aliens are? They're like, oh no, shoot at E10. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, really? And they're shooting like pegs into the battleship. Remember that? When the aliens start firing at the battleship and they're actually shooting pegs into the side. You can see that in the trailer. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the trailer and just watch like the first trailer where you see like the pegs. And they're supposed to be bombs, but they look like pegs. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, well, first of all, why is this movie even made? Second of all, why did you actually take stuff from the board game? Like, I mean, there's no aliens in the board game, so right there you just said you said screw the board game. But then you actually paid homage to it for some fucking reason. Whatever. Anyway, Hasbro Family Fun Pack Conquest Edition. Now this one I got for super cheap. It was like $2 and then $2.50 shipping, so $4.50. I only got it because I know it goes for about $15-20 now. Just weird because it's you can't play this. I mean, you can play this game, but you can only play like 20 songs off of it now because the live service is done. I don't think we'll ever see this game again. Like, this game series is done at this point. But, of course, I'm talking about Guitar Hero Live. Complete, I guess. But it goes for about 15, 20 bucks, so I got it for 4. I already have it, so I'll probably get rid of that one. So, technically, I'm only adding 7 games to my collection, because I already had that one. Next, I got this one for about the same price. I think like $4, I think, free shipping. And this one is MXGP2, the official motocross video game Day 1 edition. Hell yeah, Day 1. Remember Day 1 editions? When does this game come out? No, I don't want to know. 2016. So that was like 3 years after the whole Xbox One Day 1 edition thing started. So that's a little weird. But anyway, Day 1 edition. There you go. Boom. Look at that. It's complete. Even had a little thing in there. Look at that. Not manual, but whatever. I don't know if this code works. Hey, if you want to try it, go ahead and be my guest. Here you go for all you MXGP2 fans. So cool. Anyway, I didn't have it in the collection, so I added it. This one I'm actually, I don't know, I'm a little interested in it. I mean, a lot of these characters I don't really know too much, but I used to grow up in Cartoon Network shows. So it's kind of cool that they made like a beat 'em up Castle Crashers style kind of game, and that is Cartoon Network Battle Crashers. They even put Crasher in the title. Or Crashers in the title. But I really want to try this, but I've heard it's terrible. Like, and I mean, I know who Finn and I know who Steven Universe and the regular show guys are. That's all the people on the front. But I guess the Snowball guy's there too, I think, in the Reflection. Don't quote me on that. But I don't know. I like Cartoon Network, so I probably won't play it. I'm not gonna lie. This one I got off of OfferUp. All the games I showed you until here were eBay purchases, by the way. All the Xbox One games. This one is an OfferUp purchase. I got this for a good price, $7 plus $5 shipping, so 12 bucks altogether. Still goes for around 20, 25. I know it is free technically right now on PS4, at least it was last month. But on Xbox One it is not. And that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So there you go, brand new. I'll keep it sealed until I feel like I want to play it. So there you go. That's kind of cool. 12 bucks, not bad. All right, next, this one is another eBay purchase. This one I got for $5 and like, I think $5 and like 50 cents, I think, because he wanted $7 for it, free shipping. Lowered it to $5. He said no. I said $5.50. He was like, all right, fine. This is a game that will stay sealed because I don't really care. But it's cool to have. I already have the original version of this, so it's cool to have this one. And that is the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. So there you go. Does this game still have like a payment thing? Like you have to pay? Let me see. And play acceptance. I don't think it does, right? I think it's more of just like, it's not free to play now, but it's kind of free to play now. I'm not really too sure. Please let me know, actually. Anyway, there you go. That's another one added to collection. Next, this one I've been playing the shit out of in the last like week. I'm not even kidding. Since like Wednesday, so not really a week, but whatever. Since Wednesday, I've been playing the shit out of this. I'm already like 15 hours in or something, and I've been really enjoying my time with this. It's really fun to go back to this. A lot of people, because of my reactions recently, have been saying like I'm not a fan of the series. You gotta remember, this game is 10 years old, okay? It's 10 years old. I'm sorry that I don't remember everything about a 10-year-old game. The last time I played it was probably around 2010. And I also have videos on my channel about me reviewing and playing this game back in 2009. So, why don't you back the fuck off? Why don't you do your own research first before you fucking make accusations? But anyway, because some people were giving me shit on the Borderlands 3 reaction that I did. You don't seem like you're a fan. It's just because I didn't remember Sir Hammerlock's name. Excuse me. Again, I haven't fucking played the games in a long time. I know he's a Borderlands 2 character, but whatever. Anyway, Borderlands Game of the Year Edition is what I got. The physical. I'm a big enough fan to have... Oh, this is Generation 0. Oh, because the game's inside my fucking Xbox right now. But I am a big enough fan to fucking go search it out and find this copy at GameStop because that was a nightmare. It wasn't a nightmare, but it was really annoying to have to search for this game because I called And I even went to another GameStop before that for a different reason, but they didn't have it. And I was just like, and I called at, I held it at one store. I was like 30 minutes away, and I was sweating that they would actually hold it for me, because I've had times where I've asked GameStop to hold something. I'd send a hold request. They would hold it. I'd go there and they sold it to somebody. So I was hoping I would get this, because I really wanted this, and I was afraid that they wouldn't reissue it. I'm sure they are going to reissue it, like later on. They'll have more shipments. But yeah, so I got it, so it doesn't matter. So I got it. There you go. Bam. All right, next is a game that you just saw, which is Generation Zero. There you go. I did a Gore Plays for this yesterday, I believe, and it was okay. It's a fine game. I wouldn't say it's a 48 on Metacritic, but it's definitely nothing too great. I'm only about 3 hours in, I would say. It's okay. It really is. I'm already starting to get kind of bored of it, but I've been playing by myself, so that could be remedied by playing playing with other people of any, like even friends or not friends. You know, it could be fun or more entertaining if I did play with them, but I haven't seen anybody playing it yet on my friends list besides my boy Slasher. He's the only one. By the way, go check him out. I forgot his YouTube now. He switched it. I think it's oh my god, I can't remember. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. He's a cool guy. Anyway, now we're getting to the end. Last thing to show you are the GameCube games. Now, alright, sorry for the cut there, but I had to go and do something real quick. Alright, so now we get to the GameCube games. Now, this was a really good bundle that I got. $20 for 5, technically, GameCube games. Because one case has no game in it. And another case I don't even have anymore because I gave it to my friend Gerard. So, really, I had not 7 games, but 5 games and 2 cases. I only have one to show you. The other one was Sonic Heroes. I gave that to my friend Gerard because he had the disc. I was like, you know what? I don't have the disc. You have the disc. I have the box. It's like chocolate peanut butter situation. We mixed those together, but then he had to keep it. He didn't give me the game. I didn't want the game anyway. Yeah, I think he likes the Sonic Heroes or Sonic games from 2000 to now, that's pretty sad. I know Sonic Adventure is good, but Sonic Colors was okay. But anyway, let's get to it. So, one game in here I really wanted. So, for $20 plus $5 shipping, this game itself is worth it. Let me just show you that game first, straight off the bat, and that is Custom Robo. And that's a $25, $30 game right there. It's a game I've been wanting in my collection for a very long time. And I remember playing this game a lot when I was a kid. We rented from Blockbuster, and the disc is in great condition, by the way. And it is complete. It has the manual, so the manual's, uh-oh. Oh, no, it's not the manual. I've been bamboozled. There's no fucking manual in here. Nah, it's a terrible lot. It's not a manual. It's only one of those warning slips or Nintendo Power slips. Okay, that sucks. But anyway, almost complete, good condition. It's a game I used to rent all the time. It was a really fun little game. You got, as the title would suggest, you can customize your robot and stuff. It was really fun. Next is, speaking of Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. Hell yeah. Now, this one was weird because this one is not complete as well. The disc is in great condition, but this was weird because this game was actually inside the Sonic Heroes case. So I think the person thought they had Sonic Heroes, but they didn't. They actually had Shadow the Hedgehog. And they gave me the case for Shadow the Hedgehog because they thought they didn't have it. It's weird. Anyway, I got a complete copy of Shadow the Hedgehog, which I would actually rather have than Sonic Heroes, only because Shadow the Hedgehog seems more like it's not a better game, I don't think, but it just seems more like something in the collection that's like stands out a little bit more to me. Oh, God. Now, next game is, and this is the one that didn't have the game inside of it, the other one that didn't have the game inside of it, and that is Naruto Clash of Ninja 2. When I was growing up, I always thought it was Clash of the Ninjas, but it's actually Clash of Ninja, which makes sense. But when I was a kid, I used to play this and the first game. The Naruto, what was it, Uzumaki Chronicles, I played that. That was like more of the 3D action game. Not very good. And I even played like the GBA ones, Ninja Council, I think it was called. I used to like Naruto when I was younger. I don't know why. I don't know why. Personally, I don't think it's a good series, but not complete. Obviously, no game and no manual, just a little GameCube thing. But I do have the game. Alright, it didn't come with the game, but I do have it already. You can't see it in the background, but in that GameCube, all these GameCube games up here, there's a stack. Let me see if we can see. There's a stack right here of like GameStop cases. One of them is Naruto Clash of Ninjas. So now I have a almost complete copy. This one I was actually really excited to get, and I think this one's not complete. Yeah, it's not, sadly. I don't know what people do with their manuals. They like read it and wipe their ass and throw it in a fucking dumpster. I don't know. But this one I'm actually happy to get, even if it's not complete. And that is Bloody Roar. I don't know why I said the name weird. Primal Fury. They need to bring this series back. This series was dope. It's a cool game. And the disc is in good condition. I was actually surprised that all these discs are in pretty good condition. Next is Prince of Persia Sands of Time, which I thought I had on GameCube, but is this actually the manual? It's not. Okay. They keep this manual, but they don't keep the game manuals, which is weird. But anyway, complete except not complete. It has the game. That's complete enough in my eyes. At this point, as long as it has the game. Yeah, not a bad little pickup there. And the last one is a game I actually do have, but it's disc only, so now I have a complete copy. I think this one, yeah, this one is actually complete, and that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. So the disc has some writing on it, but besides that, it's in good condition, and there you go. GameCube lot successful. 25 bucks for all these, and a Sonic Heroes case. Not too bad. So anyway, there you go. That is it. Got 8 Xbox One games, 6 GameCube games, 3 Switch games, a bunch of PS2 games, and another successful Gore's Game Day. Anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and until next time, I love you. Of course, you know that. You right? You know that, huh? You pucker those lips up and give old Gore a kiss. Mwah. Love you. Anyway, there you go. Thank you. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye!